All right, we're on. We're live. Happy Wednesday. It's Winning Wednesday. It's also day 3 of our gratitude week, and we're talking about today's gratitude exercise is to pick 3 creators that you admire and talk about why you admire them. And so I have picked my 3, and I couldn't just pick 3, so I actually have 4, and they are creators that I've been over the past, I want to say like 2 or 3 years. They've just been like staple. Like I always go back to their content. I'm subscribed to them. Everything that they put out, I pretty much consume it. Like I'm really like a fan of their content. And so some of my favorites, the people on the list, they cover topics like mental health. There's a mental health person that's on there. She's also a doctor, so she know what she's talking about for real, for real. There is a musician that's on there, and I got like a special story about him. There is a content creator who makes content. She is full time content creator, and all of her income comes from her content, and so that's why she made the list. And then my last one is also a content creator, and he makes some of the dopest, most like incredible cinematic videos. Like he posted a video a few months ago that was like 30 something minutes long, and I sat and I watched that entire video, like from beginning to end. Like it proved to me that my our attention span isn't the problem. I just have to find content that I want to watch. And the way that he does it is oh my god. Like it's just I'm so impressed by it. So I'm excited to share them with y'all, to talk about it, to talk about why they inspire me, and why you should be following them too. So let's get into the topic, okay? So first of all, thank y'all for tapping. Thank you for liking. I see you over here on YouTube. Let me put my computer back up. I see y'all over here on YouTube. You tapping over there. Happy Wednesday, Kayla. I see y'all tapping over here on TikTok, and I appreciate y'all. Keep it up. If you're enjoying the content, make sure you tap. Share this with people that you know are content creators who are either looking to grow on particular platforms, they're looking to monetize their content. Just share it with people that you know are always looking for ways to grow and learn as creators, because that's what this space is all about and who it's for. And just to give y'all a refresher, gratitude week is the week where every day we have an activity or an exercise where we are expressing gratitude, particularly for the platforms that we're on, right? So I chose YouTube, and I chose YouTube because it's the platform that I want to grow on right now, is my focus. And I want to be able to really build a community and feel like I have a space on YouTube like I have on TikTok. And so my thinking is that with us expressing our gratitude, with us showing our appreciation for us, with us spreading love and positivity in the places that we want to grow, that in return, we will attract the people that we want to attract, will grow. And I want to say this, y'all. I don't know what like special mixture I got going on right now, but since yesterday, I think I had, let me not go to yesterday, but since this week has started, I started off this week with like 720 subscribers. And I'm now at 731. And I'm not even promoting like my subscribers, like for real. Like I'm not really promoting my channel. I'm not telling people to subscribe to me, or I'm not really like putting it out there like that. And my account is growing. And y'all remember how, like, when I was doing the 30-day challenge back in November to grow, I was getting maybe 1 or 2 followers every day, and now within this past week, I've jumped in my subscriber numbers. And so I just feel like, I feel, y'all know how in church they be like, I feel a wind on it when they say a word that they think is like really like something that God said. Like I feel a wind on this. That's how I feel about this challenge right now, and I feel like it is just, if you decide to hop on this wave and participate in this challenge, that you'll be able to experience the goodness and the joy, and the positivity that I feel like I'm experiencing as a result of this. So if y'all needed any motivation to get on your Zoom and start participating in this gratitude challenge, this is your sign. Okay. This is your sign. I'm not making any lofty promises, but what I am saying is I got like 10 subscribers this week, and it's only Wednesday. It's only Wednesday. I don't even know what's gonna happen by Friday. So I'm just really excited about that. And I've been learning a lot. So today is day 3. And I told y'all that we're going to talk about some of my favorite creators that you should be following on YouTube, especially if you're a content creator, especially if you want to grow on YouTube. These are people who are doing it right. 11 now. Oh, yay. Thank you, Ron. Thanks for the update. So, all right. So check this out. So my first person that I want to shout out is a creator named YC Imaging. Okay, so YC Imaging, I'm not sure how long he's been creating content, but I was introduced to his content not too long ago. And he creates content for content creators. Like, it's legit. Thank you, Ron. Oh, let me do a cheer. Ron said I'm at 732 now. 732. YC Imaging, he creates content that helps content creators make better content. Like, if I had to sum it up, that's the best way. And so he covers everything from camera equipment to tech. He's been doing it for about 8 to 10 years. Oh, thanks for that. So he's been a creator for a while, 8 to 10 years. And he shows you how to do things like making cinematic videos, how to capture different angles, how to make more money as a creator, how to manage your finances as a content creator. The thing that I love is that he's not the person that's going to be pumping out content every single day. He started off only making music videos. That makes sense. That makes sense. So he's not the kind of creator that's just pumping out content every day, but his videos consistently get like tens of thousands, sometimes hundreds of thousands of views. And so he's making money from AdSense, he's making money from brand deals, he's making money from merch, he's making money from digital products, affiliate commissions. And I really enjoy seeing how he's intentional about his craft. Like, he really enjoys the art of creating content, and that's something that I admire, because that's what I love, especially when it comes to making content, making video content. I love the art of creating content. And like, how many other people are like that too, that you just love when videos look good, you love when people invest in the different angles, and when they care about storytelling, when you can tell that they are very intentional and deliberate about how they create. Like, it's just something that's so um exciting about watching that. I know you appreciate it, Ron. Like, that's something that I love. Like, and that's one of the biggest reasons why he had that video. It was a 38-minute video, and I promise y'all, I watched it all the way through. Like, my eyes were glued to the screen. And he just switched from Canon to Sony. I know Sony is up. Sony is up. The camera that I use is actually a Sony A6600, and I've been rocking with Sony since I got into content creation, y'all. I've always been a Sony girl, and the fact that everybody is now like hopping on the Sony Alpha train, I'm like, another one. Thank you. I love it. I love it. I love Sony though. I will always promote Sony. I love their equipment. Yeah, I do enjoy when it's visually engaging on top of great content. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Like, you really do get so much value just from sitting down and consuming his content. And so those are the reasons why I admire him, why I wanted to make sure that I shouted him out. He's also a Black man, which I love. I love seeing Black people in spaces like tech, content creation. I love seeing them making money doing what they love to do. I love seeing them being creative. I love seeing them having fun. Like, that's the kind of stuff that I genuinely just like want to see more and more of. So yeah, if y'all don't already follow YC Imaging, okay? That's my first shout out of switching scenes in his videos. Yeah, the way that he switched his scenes, I really do want to learn from him. Like, I want to learn from him. Like I need to learn your ways, cuz that's one thing that I actually do want to do more of. So, yeah, that's my first one, YC Imaging. And and Ron said plus he gives away a lot of free camera gear. So, that's a lot of good reasons that you should be following him. All right. So that's the first one. All right. The second person that we're going to talk about is Dr. Tracy Marks. Okay. Dr. Tracy Marks. That's Tracy without an E. I talked about her before and I put an E in her name. There's no E in her name. So Dr. Tracy Marks, she is I believe that she's in not neurology, psychiatry maybe. I'm trying to think of what her field is all the way, but she talks about mental health. Okay. And the thing that's so unique about Dr. Tracy is that she is one of those people that if you feel like you don't have like the most bubbly personality, or if you feel like you are not interesting enough, or you feel like you're not exciting enough on camera, she is the person that's going to debunk every single one of those. Every single one of those concerns. What I love about her is that she really does lean into educating. She leans into making her videos like between like the 8 to 10 minute mark, so they're very like digestible. You walk away with action steps after her videos, and she's always keeping in mind the way that the neurodivergent brain works. Hey John. The way that the neurodivergent brain works. What are you talking about? What's so smart? And so she talks a lot about things like ADHD, bipolar, depression, anxiety, like the things that we hear so much about. Like we hear people talk about this stuff all the time, but she breaks down how to manage those things, how to navigate them. And her videos, she's not doing a whole bunch of stuff in it. Like she's not the loudest. Hey, Keish. I remember. I remember. Welcome in. So she breaks that stuff down. One of the most impactful videos that I've watched of hers that I'm going to suggest that everybody watches, okay? Like everybody needs to watch this video. She talks about how to stop overthinking. And like how many people need that already? Like just off the title alone, who needs help with overthinking? She literally like breaks down why we overthink, what it looks like, what it feels like, and then she gives practical steps on how you can stop overthinking. Y'all, go follow Dr. Tracy. Okay. Go follow Dr. Tracy. And this is especially, again, this is a special shout out for the people who feel like they don't have an exciting personality, or they're not engaging enough, they're not exciting enough on camera. Watch her and see if that changes your mind. Cause I mean, I give her all her watch hours. Okay. Every minute I give her all her minutes because I watch every one of her videos from beginning to end. And sometimes I watch them even more. So you don't have to be the most bubbly person. You don't have to be the most loud, energetic person in order to find success as a creator. And if that's not incentive enough, my girl has over 1 million followers on YouTube, 1 million subscribers. Yeah. Yeah. So go ahead and follow Dr. Tracy. Subscribe to her channel. Actually try the steps that she suggests. And I promise you, there's just no way that your life won't improve. Like she's incredible. I don't even know how she ended up popping up on my feed, but I thank God every time I see her videos because they really do help you. And if you want to connect with her further, she also has products, and she has like a membership community as well that you can check out. If you really start to, feel her and what she's talking about and what she's doing, then you have access to that as well. But go ahead, check out Dr. Tracy. That's my next person that you should be following on YouTube. All right. Back to work, showing some love. Thank you, Keish. Thank you for popping in and tapping the screen. Thank y'all for liking. I see you over here tapping, Ron. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kayla. Thank you, Keish. Everybody that's popping in, thank you. Make sure that you, if you're enjoying this, that you're tapping the screen or that you're pressing the like button, tapping the hearts, all of that stuff, all the engagement that you can give. It helps with the video. So I appreciate y'all for doing that in advance. And you have my gratitude because it's gratitude week. All right. So my next person that I am suggesting to you, I'm thinking if I want to save the artist for last. I will save the artist for last. Okay. So the next person that you should be following on YouTube, you should be subscribed to their channel already. Her name is Holly's. Okay. Holly's is another content creator. She is a full-time content creator. Her specialty is in filmmaking. So I think that's her background actually is in filmmaking. So she's the one that's going to give you all of the tips about camera equipment, how to edit your videos. She also talks a lot about creating engaging content. And I won't say necessarily cinematic, but she's the one that's going to give you a lot of good tips, especially when it comes to editing your videos. She did a breakdown a few months ago where she listed how much she made as a content creator, and she broke it down by line item, and she also explains what her actual net income was, as well as her gross. So like it was one of the most in-depth breakdowns of content creator income that I've ever seen, and I love how it again, like it shows you the different streams, the different avenues that you can take, but it also gives you like a realistic perspective as well, because I feel like there's a lot of people who come on and they tell you you could be making six figures already, you should be doing this and that, and if you're not making this much as a content creator, what are you doing? And I understand, hey Tashi, I understand why people, go that deep and they take it that far, but there are so many more creators whose journey to growing their income happen incrementally. It happened in increments. Like it didn't just all happen at one time. It didn't just pop off one video, made them famous and rich at the same time. And I also appreciate how she goes into detail about what it looks like to like operate each of those streams, and even giving a little bit more background into like what those brand deals look like. But one of my favorite things, yes, definitely check her out. Definitely check her out, Kayla. But one of my favorite things that she talks about that I don't see a lot of creators discussing. And if y'all follow me, you've heard me talk about this before, but just worth repeating. Okay. But one of the things that I love that I think makes her stand out is that she talks about how much money you could be making by teaching as a creator. If you got into consulting as a creator, if you got into teaching, there are a lot of ways that you can partner with brands in order to not only have a brand deal, but you can also educate people. So imagine a brand paying you to teach people for free. Or it could be paid, like you could charge. Like it may not be a free event, but you're literally getting paid by a company to teach other people what you do. It's not enough creators doing it. It's not enough creators doing it. Like there's not enough teachers. And you might feel like it is because maybe you enjoy learning and so maybe that's what you see on your timeline, but like big picture, grand scheme of things, people there's not a lot of creators teaching. There's such a huge demand for it, and if you think about it, that's one of the easiest ways for companies to connect with their ideal audience. Yeah, people want to dance more than teach. I think that there are people who don't they just don't, I don't know if people, if it's like an insecurity, maybe like people don't believe that they can teach. I know for some people they just genuinely don't want to, and that's your prerogative if you don't want to teach people. But there are a lot of people that could teach, especially because you've been doing it for a while. Like you could teach people this stuff. Then there are brand deal opportunities on the table that will allow you to get paid to teach people. I just watched another creator. She collaborated with Teachable, and they had an event down in Atlanta. She collaborated with Teachable, and they sponsored her putting on a workshop for content creators to get brand deals. They paid her to teach because creators are their ideal audience. She has access to the creators. So let's pay her to teach them. Our name is on there. We have now have access to this whole group of people that we didn't have access to before. Hey LT, happy Wednesday. I'll be letting my little corner of the digital world let me limit me from thinking big. Yeah. And you feel like you feel like it's saturated because it's all you see. But in the real world, y'all, there's so many people who want to know this stuff that just don't know who to go to. They don't know they don't know who to help, like who's going to help them, who's going to teach them. They don't know where to go. They don't know where to go. Social media, if you've had any success in social media and you can teach it to people, there's room for you. There's room, and there's brand deals waiting for you. So when I get mine, I'm gonna get mine this year. I'm gonna say that I'm gonna at least, my goal is to at least have, I want to say four. I'm gonna push for four brand deals that where I'm getting paid to teach people. That's what I'm putting out into the world. That's what I want to receive. So start teaching, let your live stream be your preparation. Absolutely. Absolutely. Four, yeah. Four. That's my goal. That's my goal. So I want to get paid to teach people because been doing this. Been doing this. But that's the next creator that you should be following, okay? Her name is Hallease, Hallease. All right. All of these creators that I'm mentioning are tagged in my video. That's a good question, LT. I'm gonna answer that in just a moment. All the creators are tagged in the description box. If you're on TikTok, you will have to catch the replay of this on my YouTube channel so that you can go and then just click on their names and then you can get taken directly to them. And yeah, we're going to keep on moving. I want to get paid to teach too. You absolutely could get paid to teach, Tashi. So I'm going to take a brief intermission. I'm going to answer this question and then I'm going to talk about the last creator, okay? My bonus creator. LT asks, is there a process for brand deals? And the answer to that is yes. However, there are different avenues that you can take to get these brand deals. So the ones that I'm mentioning, especially the teaching ones, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tell y'all my plan even before I do it, but that's okay because you can learn from me. You can try it yourself too and see how it goes. Okay. But this is going to be my strategy. So there are a lot of businesses, a lot of brands that are on LinkedIn. Okay. And I've told y'all this before. My last, maybe I think it was my last one. My last brand deal that I got was from LinkedIn, and it was literally just from me commenting under another sponsored post, and the company saw me and reached out to work with me. But there are a lot of brands that are on LinkedIn that are looking, like begging for creators to collaborate with them and work with them. There are a lot of people who are the influencer marketings, the marketing directors, people in charge of partnerships, like all of those different titles and roles. Those are the people that you want to get connected to in order to have that conversation to get the brand deal started. And so what I'm essentially going to be doing is finding the brands that I want to work with, creating a brand media kit where it shows my work, examples of my work, and then I'm going to pitch myself to them. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pitch it. I'm gonna do like a video pitch. So it's going to be like a short video, no more than 10 minutes. And I'm going to explain to them what I want to do and how I want to collaborate with them. Now, I'm not just going to jump in and go straight for the pitch. I am going to connect with them and like have some conversations, make sure that I actually and building a rapport and a relationship with them. But there's already a couple of companies that I do want to work with that I've started that process of just like talking and having conversations, engaging with their content. And then I'm going to message them on LinkedIn to pitch myself. And so this whole strategy, it came from my friend Lloyd George, and he is the brand influencer. And he has seen a lot of success in doing brand deals and pitching himself on LinkedIn. Like that's been his bread and butter. And so seeing him, listening to him, and learning from him and how he manages that, it's got me saying, okay, I'm ready to try it out. I'm going to give it a shot. And I've already got one brand deal from LinkedIn. So if I can get one, then I can get more. So yes, he is on this app. So if you want to find him, I think his name right now is, I think his handle is still Lloyd George, or Lloyd not George. So try typing in Lloyd not George. And you may also be able to find him under the brand influencer. Okay, so that's brand and influencer brought together. So yeah, make sure y'all go check him out. He's gonna have some more materials coming out soon. I think he's gonna be dropping. He talked about recording a course, so he'll be able to give like a full breakdown of all of that stuff, and then different materials that you need in order to manage them well and keep track of all of that. So definitely a good person to be following. That's another bonus. He's on everything as well. So if you can find him on TikTok, you can find him on anything. Lloyd not George, the brand influencer. Boom. Okay. All right. So here we go. We're going to get into my last but not least creator that you should be following. Okay. And that person is. I just shake my bracelet. That's probably loud. I'm sorry, y'all. Joseph Solomon. Okay. Joseph Solomon. You can find him everywhere under What Is Joe Doing? That's his handle on everything. And he is he's done a few things. Right now, you might know him for his music. He is an artist. Hey, Monica. Happy Wednesday. He is an artist and he has the like smoothest voice, y'all. Oh my goodness. It's just so easy to listen to. He got really popular as an artist for doing his covers. So his latest cover is a Jasmine Sullivan cover, Girl Like Me. So if you after this, make sure y'all go and check that out. But his covers are they're so good and just like sultry and smooth, and you'll just want to keep them playing. Like he's an amazing artist. But he's also known for his poetry. So he was a part of a group that would go on tour, and they would have like, but it basically be like poetry sessions, but it would be like a concert gathering, and they would do poetry, music, things like that. And so then these were all again Black creators just going out around the country, going on putting on their own tours so that they can promote themselves and market themselves, right? And so like that's how he got his start and got really popular. But he's been someone who's also created for at least about 10 years, so he's pretty like firm, like solid in the game, but all of his income comes from being a creator. So some of it's from music, some of it's from ad revenue, some of it's from brand deals. And the reason why Joseph is so important to me is because back when we were in the pandemonium, okay, he had this group that was called it was called Flights and Feelings, and it was a group of us who were all just like fans of his and wanted to support him. And every week or every other week, we would gather on Zoom and we would just hang out. Like sometimes he would make music, sometimes we got to just like sit and watch him record. We watched him record his entire EP that he dropped at that time. We would come and just like talk about different topics. We would have game nights, and that group of people, it really like got me through the pandemonium, because we were all looking for spaces to go and ways to still connect with people, and it just was a lot, and I know y'all remember how lonely it felt at that time, because it was a lot going on. And so to have that group of people that you knew, like, we could go in the Discord and we would just kiki it up, and we had like inside jokes, and we would have our own meetings, and there was like a group trip that was planned to go to Gatlinburg. Like, it was just like we became like friends for real. And he was the one that created that space that brought us all together, and it was impactful to me, one, for that reason. It gave me a community and it gave me a space just to feel like I could be around other creatives, but it also inspired me to want to create a space like that myself. Like, it really encouraged me to become the creator that I am. And so seeing him really like take off and soar and excel in his career, because the space is no longer there. He ended it after some things happened, and he just wanted to do something new, but the impact has still like never left. And so that is like who he is, that you don't always get to see like his full personality, but being in that group and being able to like vouch for what we experienced and what we saw and what he would do, even just for us in the group, a really dope person to follow. So Joseph Solomon, if you only go to listen to him because you like the way that he sings, or you like the way that he looks, because he also is a good looking man, I won't lie to y'all about that. But if you just listen to his music, listen to his covers, support him just by like watching his videos, then you're gonna still get so much value from it, because he's a really, really talented. So that's our last follow. Joseph Solomon. What is Joe doing? That's how you can find him on any platform, but you definitely want to make sure you're subscribed to him on YouTube, because that's where his covers are, and those covers are amazing. And you could like set up a whole playlist of the covers that he's done. So yeah, you laughing at me? I'm not even gonna. I would never tell a lie. Okay, you're going to stay for multiple reasons. All right, all right. I told you. And he can sing too, so it's a lot going on. Lonely by Akon was definitely the song of 2020. Listen. I gotta keep it real, okay? Okay, but let me tell y'all my favorite song. But this is his original song, but his song Black Like You. That song, y'all, that is a good song. Make sure y'all listen to that one first. Okay, before you even listen to the cover, listen to Black Like You. Actually watch the music video. You're welcome. You're welcome. Watch the music video. That's what I would suggest that you start with. It's an amazing song, so smooth. It reminds me of like 90s R&B, and it feels nostalgic, which I think is another reason why I appreciate it so much. So that's it, y'all. Okay, so let me run through one more time, especially if you weren't here at the beginning. The creators that you should be following are, who did I start with? I started with YC Imaging, Hollis, Dr. Tracy Marks, and Joseph Solomon. Okay, those are the four creators that I admire, that I look up to, that are inspiring to me, that make me want to be better as a creator. They make me want to they actually don't even make me want to, but they show me that it's possible to do this. Like, they inspire me and motivate me to keep going as a creator. And if I could say anything for any other reason that you should follow these people, that's the biggest reason why, is that you see the evidence that I can do this full time and be successful. Because you can, because we can. Like, it is possible. It is actually something that can happen in our lives. And just seeing people that look like us, or like me, maybe not everybody ain't black that's listening to this, but that looks like me, that are young, that are each like expressing themselves in their own way, doing the things that they love. That kind of stuff excites me and it makes me feel like it's possible. And so, for any other reason, that's what you will get and gain from following these creators. All right. So oh, hey, Ron. How does it look? Does it look good? I'm looking over here because my computer's over there. But that's our gratitude. That's our gratitude day, shout out day. All right. So if you are participating in gratitude week, then make sure you follow this prompt. If you go to my page, either on YouTube or on TikTok, you will see that I have posted each day's exercise. So if you want to participate, you can start right now. Okay. You can do all the days that you missed. You can start off with day 3. It's never too late to jump in and to get some of this goodness and positivity that we are spreading, because again, y'all, I know that it is attracting so much good in my life, and I want this for everybody. Everybody. I want y'all to feel this love, this appreciation, this positivity, because you just never know what it'll lead to. And that's what I've been experiencing. Yeah. Always given a great tool to be seen. Thank you, Tasha. All right, y'all. This was fun. This was fun. I'm loving this. So you can do this. You can participate. If you do participate, and you create a video, then please tag me in it so I can comment on it and I can shout you out. Thank you, Tashi. I can share your videos. I'm sharing all the videos. If you tag me in the video, I'm sharing it. All right. Period. And I'm gonna figure it out. If I don't know how to share it, I'm gonna figure out a way to share everybody's content somewhere, some way, somehow, so that not only are you getting experiencing just like the joy of being gracious, being grateful, not gracious, being grateful, but also so new people can find you. You never know. Is the full list in Trendsetter to start? I will start tomorrow. Yeah. The full list is in the resources tab in our for Trendsetters only Telegram. So you can find every activity on there too. I do have to go in and make sure that I upload the version for um I got to upload the version for YouTube, because there are some tweaks that I made so that if your platform is YouTube, you can still participate. I'm doing mine a little different. Going to make a short form video and shout out one creator on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Okay, I love that. Make it your own. Make it your own. The only thing you have to do is practice the gratitude, and that's it. But one thing that I do want to make sure that I say, uh, here, I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. There is there is so much that's happening that could make even my energy right now so much different. We won't get into why, because there's plenty of people talking about why. But there's just so many things that could have changed like my disposition and my outlook. But y'all are not one of those problems. Like, every person that shows up, every person that shares this, every person that participates in gratitude week, I am grateful for y'all. Like, I'm grateful that you see the value in this. I'm grateful that you're listening to it and you're like, "Ooh, I want to try that too." Um I'm just grateful. I'm grateful for y'all showing up and being here, being present in this with me. And I just don't take it for granted. I really don't. So I appreciate y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for listening. And my hope is that as you go and check out these creators that I have suggested, anybody that I talk about during gratitude week, make sure you check them out. I've posted a video every day on YouTube. I'm going live every day so far on YouTube, just doing these exercises, and I've mentioned someone every time. So if you're listening to me talk about somebody, that means I really do think highly of them. And if you like me, then you're gonna like them. Like, that's just how I see it. So make sure that you're listening, you're checking them out, you're doing your due diligence to just connect with these people, because you just never know what it'll lead to. And at minimum, you'll just have a new connection. So that's it, y'all. It is. Thank you. Thank y'all for tapping, getting me to 4K on TikTok. I got 3 likes over here on YouTube. The number difference is so funny. It's 3 likes here and 4,000 on TikTok, but they're about equal. Like every 1,000 on TikTok is like 1 on YouTube. So the conversion balances out, but it's just so funny how we have a different perspective. I'll talk about that another day though. We're good here. Have a good rest of your day. Y'all stay safe. Get offline if you need to protect your sanity. And I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye.